Welcome back to the Skype Talkback. I'm your host, Neoma Okori.
And I'm your host, Ike, of the Nia and Ike Show.
So this Skype Talkback is a little bit different because we're doing this more towards the youth. You want to hear more from the youth and about issues facing Nigeria's youth today.
Definitely, being that age is such a big thing in this election, and Goodluck Jonathan is about 58 years old, and Buhari is 72 and has been said to have health issues.
So we want to hear from our callers. Now, but generally though, some of the issues I know that are facing the Nigeria's youth is, one is education, getting into college, period.
Education, but before you even get to education, let's see what the probability of even having a future is in Nigeria, being when you're in lower class. And that to me is one of the biggest issues, because...
So you grew up in Nigeria, so tell me more about your experience there.
My experience in Nigeria was, I feel like everybody just inherited whatever they were given. Like it's literally, if your father was saying you were going to be an engineer or a doctor, that's whatever you were going to do, and you were going to do that, and you were going to follow that pattern. If you were born in the lower class, you were most likely going to just play the midfield between that middle class, lower class range, and upper class was kind of beyond reach, and that's one of Nigeria's biggest flaws as far as my experience being a youth. All right. So we're gonna take calls now. We have Yemi from Canada.
And also, so we have some Skype callers now, but feel free to leave comments in the comment box and we'll read them out.
Definitely. We want to hear your opinions and see what you think about the ongoing election in Nigeria, and if you think that the youth have any play in this. Does it have any effect on our lives? Is there any way they're going to make an impact? Do you think it's probable? Do you think they're just doing the same old Nigerian, political scams they always pull?
Okay, so let us know when the Skype callers are ready to begin, Nick. Okay, so we're ready to start accepting the callers.
All right, our first caller.
My name is Abdullah.
Sorry, your name is what?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. My name is Abdullah.
Abdullah from where?
Yeah, the problem with Nigeria is, my name is Abdullah.
Okay, Abdullah from Michigan, right?
I'm calling from Ibadan.
Abdullah from Ibadan.
I'm calling from Ibadan, Nigeria.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Okay,
from Ibadan, Nigeria.
Good, you're live and on the ground. So give us your feedback.
So for one, do you feel younger generations are more or less corrupt than Nigerian leaders?
Abdul?
Hello.
Okay, we
so
lost that caller. Hopefully we get another one. We definitely have questions for you guys, and we hope you still do give us some feedback. But moving on.
Do we have the rest of the callers next? I just want to know. Okay, so Yemi and Peter.
Okay, so we have Yemi from Canada.
Hello, this is Yemi Canada. The youth is really a key factor in the democracy that we have, the young democracy that we have in Nigeria, because the majority of the population of Nigeria are made up of youth. And I think when you narrated the problems of the youth, I think we have to start with the basic food, shelter. A lot of youths don't even have that. And that's why the problem of Nigeria is really beyond complex. And we really need is because over time the leadership role has been a vacuum. We have leaders that are not leading us. So I think basic common food, the youth, people don't eat 3 square meals in Nigeria. Milk, all these dairy food, some people don't get it. So I think
do you think this also, so
independence is very important.
So resources is definitely a big factor in this, but do you think it also has to do with the fact that the youth are probably not as active as they should be? Are they speaking up for themselves? Are they standing up?
Yemi?
Yeah, I didn't
Did you
get
hear
that
my question?
question.
So I said the question is, so resources is definitely a big problem, but do you think that one of these reasons is that because the youth are not as active as they should be? Are they speaking up enough? Are they talking?
Well, the youths are not talking. Someone that's hungry can't talk. Someone that not had 3 square meals, how do you expect him to go and protest? So somebody, the police that's meant to protect, they're not protecting people. They are even killing people. There's no justice system. So that's why most parents, I remember when I was growing up, if there's any protest, my parents would say, don't go out, don't go anywhere. So, and every parents are protecting their child. So that's why the system, all the system is not working. So nobody would want to come out to protest or do anything against the government.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
so why is it that perhaps the parents of the youth are going out and talking and
Hello?
protesting about these problems, but the youth aren't?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Who, is this Peter from Idaho?
Hello. Peter.
Okay. Is Yemi still there?
Okay.
Okay. So
I love the feedback, from Yemi. He was definitely very, very on point with that. It's kind of like the society in Nigeria is like everything strategically placed to keep everyone where they're at. And it's kind of hard to have a voice when, you see the next man try to, uplift his society, uplift his neighbor, uplift his neighborhood, and immediately he gets shut up or put down. And I don't blame them. Nobody wants to
But
be in that situation.
I've noticed a lot generally. I feel like all over the world, if you look at elections, you find more of the older generations talking more about it and being more passionate than the youth is, and it's like why? So Yemi mentioned that a lot of these youth don't even want to protest or even speak up because they're not even getting adequate meals. But these youth have parents. Why are their parents more passionate and more active than the youth is? That's one of the things I want to know.
Well, the parents, I don't think the parents are necessarily more active than the youth are. Like, if looking at the big picture of politics in Nigeria, it's like you have more people who are not even in Nigeria or who don't even go through the everyday troubles of Nigeria discussing politics more than people who are actually
Yeah,
in
we have
Nigeria
Yemi
themselves.
from Canada. We had,
Exactly.
Yeah.
The proof is here. A majority of our callers are not actually in Nigeria. So it's like you can't say that these people are speaking because based on obvious evidence, I don't see, how their voices are being heard. And as far as I'm concerned, that's why this election seems a bit more, it just seems very stagnant. It's like really stagnant, steady water. And I don't see it going anywhere for either side. I don't see any optimism or hope from either side. It's just the same old promises.
We'll find out in 1 week, and we'll find out who won, and then from there we'll find out whether whoever wins makes that significant change that Nigeria desperately needs.
Definitely, hopefully.
Do we have anything in the comments, Nick? If you can read that out to us to find out what our listeners are saying. Nick, are you there? Okay, I guess Nick's not there. So one of the other questions here, if you'd like to, feel free to drop in the comments, listeners. How can the youth best participate in the systematic development of Nigeria? Ike, so unfortunately, I wasn't, Nick, I wanted you to read the comments. Right, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yes, if there's any comments in the box. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, I wasn't raised in Nigeria, so I don't know too much about some
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can relate.
Yeah, I can still relate. I mean, I just had a recent visit to Nigeria last year, and I had a lot of cousins who weren't enrolled in school.
You killed some goats, you lived the life.
So, unfortunately, I don't know where you're going with this, but unfortunately, I had a lot of cousins who, didn't even have jobs. So the job economy is bad, for one.
Definitely.
The economy and the job market is bad, as well as the admittance into education. But
listen, the minimum pay, rate in Nigeria, isn't it like $1 a day? So I hear, and that's less than, it's ridiculous, considering how much of a privilege that people in other countries have as far as being a youth. And Nigeria is, you know, I wish Nigeria all the best, but things so far haven't been looking good.
Okay.
You know.
Well, thank you for tuning in, listeners. We will be back next week as usual. Next week is the big week. So
Yes.
Sahara TV will be giving you the exclusive coverage for 48 hours. That's 2 days. So feel free to tune in and
Hopefully they don't postpone again, because none of us want to do this, you know. But thank you for watching. Feel free to respond to our questions also on Twitter. Our Twitter is at Ikes Show, in case you want to still chat with us and tell us some of your feedbacks. And thank you for tuning into our live stream. We'll be here same time next Saturday.
Well, 48 hours next week. So we will be there from
All right.
finish to end, beginning to end.
Thank you for watching.